What's going on, people? How we doing? It's Thursday. There's a new data pack out, and I should be, I should be pretty hyped up right now. I'm not. Um, there's Arsenal legends in the game. I should be pretty hyped up, but I'm not. Um, I'm doing this live so I can, for two reasons. Number one, so that you can get my unfiltered thoughts, and also so that you guys in the audience can also have your say as well, and tell me if perhaps uh, if I'm wrong, if or if you agree, if you disagree. Um, you've all got the right to say what you need to. So let's talk about what's in this data pack. So apparently we've got some new player faces, we've got squad updates, new graphical stuff. Apparently some slight gameplay changes, tweaks, improvements. I'm not gonna speak on that yet. But a big thing that has been a talking point: Arsenal legends. 4 of those from the Invincibles. I believe Lundberg was an Invincible, wasn't he? I believe Perez was as well. I might be wrong. I think all of those except for Petit were in the Invincible squad. Almost certain. This is where I'm going to be wrong here. But all great players at their peaks, among some of the best players the Premier League has ever seen. Some of you may see where I'm going with this, but let's just go and have a look at this agent. So, these are the best players you can get in the agent. And in fact, is it even in this agent? Not 100% sure. No, it's not. So let me get into the right bit again. That was the full player list. But in this week's collector's box, we've got the legends here. So let's look at the profile. Usual few hundred players. So we've got legends in there. We've got the existing legends as well. So Dalglish, Gerrard, Keegan, Beckham, all those players, which for intents and purposes are rated pretty fairly to my knowledge. Never saw Dalglish play, so I can't really comment on that. Never saw Keegan as a player and as a manager. Can't comment on that. But we've got Beckham, Gerrard in there. Beckham slightly overrated, but commercial reasons, I get it. Scholes in there. So we've got legends in there. There is a standard set. So Arsenal, premium partners of the club, and well, we're down to 86 here. Lacazette shows up. No Arsenal legends. From 86 down to 85 now. No Arsenal legends. Still in there. The best Arsenal legend with this section are Robert Perez and Sol Campbell, who are rated 85 and 84. The hell is that all about? What's going on here? What's going on? It's a mess. I want to know in what world Mkhitaryan, with all due respect, in what world is Mkhitaryan levels for Robert Perez? Even at 31. You can't tell me that Mkhitaryan this season or last, which is what these stats are based on, last year's performances, can't tell me that that guy's levels for Robert Perez. That's... yeah. It's disrespectful. Let's put that out there for a start. It is absolutely disrespectful. Sol Campbell, 84. In fact, let's stick on Perez. We got Perez here as an 85 rated left midfielder, which means he's just scraping the bar as an elite footballer, which we know is not. Okay, in fact, scraping the bar as a world-class footballer. That's what the black balls are supposed to represent. He's supposed to be world-class in there. Nemanja Matic is in there as an elite / world-class player. Mkhitaryan is in there. Fernandinho deserves to be in there. Willian in there. Now, current Willian against Invincible Perez, Champions League finalist Perez. Double winning Perez. You want to tell me Willian is levels, if not better? Leroy Sané, as much as I rate the kid, and I do rate him, for Perez. Disrespectful. Big disrespect. Yeah. Alexis Sanchez. Current Alexis Sanchez is better than what this game decides is the best version of Perez that they can put in the game. I mean, 31-year-old Perez is Alexis Sanchez. It's out of order. And if they're saying that this is Perez maybe declining at the start of his decline, which at 31 there's an argument for that. Why is this the version that you put in the game? You know, if you're representing legends, you know, we'll go back up. We see Paul Scholes, 24, you know, in his prime, or at least heading towards that. You know, Kevin Keegan, 26, Steven Gerrard, 25, David Beckham, 8. David Beckham had never been that good, but they've gone with an 88 rated David Beckham. 89 Dalglish, and you're telling me that 85 Perez is the best that we can get. Sol Campbell, 30. That was the Invincible season when he was 30, I believe. Alright? How a defender who didn't lose a single game in the Premier League, and you're telling me 84 overall, telling me Invincible Sol Campbell is levels for Socrates. As much as I like Papa, not levels. Telling me Laporte better than 30-year-old Sol Campbell, not a chance. Aspi better defender than 30-year-old, no, not a chance. Otamendi, this Otamendi, 30-year-old Otamendi and 30-year-old Sol Campbell, and you're telling me Otamendi is better than him? Not having it. Van Dijk, probably the best centre back the Prem's seen for a long time. So I'm not going to get into that. So give that man his respect. But this is all over the place. We've been waiting since the last game to get an Arsenal Legends, and this is a kick in the teeth, man. A real kick in the teeth, because you've signed this partnership with Arsenal to bring these legends in. Arsenal fans have bought into this, invested into this, me being one of them. And full disclosure, I like the PES series. I love the PES series. I work with them on a fair few things. I was at the Arsenal Man United game as their guest. They bought my ticket, paid for me to promote the game there. So I have a relationship with the PES brand, at least in the UK. That being said, this isn't good enough. No way. There's no way around it. Like the ratings of the players is a disrespect to the level of player that they were. And I know that the overalls are just overall numbers. We can get into some stats in a bit. I had a little peek. We can get into some stats in a bit. But just as the overalls, as your first glimpse of how good these players were supposedly in their prime, or at least in their notable moments, so it's a disrespect. Emmanuel Petit, 83, one of the best defensive midfielders this country has ever seen. 83. Emmanuel Petit, not as good as Lucas Torreira. It's a myth. It's a myth. It's a big myth. Absolutely massive myth. Which is mad because Vieira's been in this game as a legend. And I swear he was like 88. So if they can get that right, what's going on here? What is going on here? '83. You put him levels with Granit Xhaka. Come on, Fred. Don't get me angry. Idrissa Gueye, Emmanuel Petit, levels. Come on. It's this can't make sense to anybody. Surely, like who's responsible for this? Freddie Ljungberg, 83. Freddie Ljungberg and Richarlison levels. Come on. Richarlison's having a good season. I like the guy. 27-year-old Ljungberg. Crazy baller. Come on. This is Gilberto Silva, 82. Come on. What are you really telling me right now? Like, I don't get it. Like, Freddie Ljungberg, in that season where he kind of excelled and kind of announced himself as a baller, he definitely had a short peak at Arsenal. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. But that season where he stepped up and started banging goals, he was just shy of 1 in 2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, man, it was. Listen, these stats are annoying me. I'm going to get to the attributes in a second. Just give me a moment. I'll be back. 2 seconds. Right, back. So, let's have a look at Robert Perez. His stats are a bit of a myth, if we're being honest. Come on. Alright, let's go from the top. Attacking prowess. Yeah, your attacking intelligence, your player's an attacking player, attacking movement, all that sort of stuff. Perez, 86. Okay. Let's compare that to Mkhitaryan, who's got an 83. Now, Mkhitaryan's a decent footballer. Let's not get it twisted. But to say that he is levels as an attacking player, as a wide player, to Perez is egregious. Let's say that. Let's compare that to other players. You know, Raheem Sterling, Willian is considerably lower as he should be. Firmino, 85. Yeah. I mean, Perez shouldn't even be in Sanchez 84. It shouldn't even be in the same category as these. You got to be looking high 80s, low 90s for his attacking prowess, in my opinion. Ball control 88, 89. Mkhitaryan is 87, 87. Are you telling me this guy's even close to Perez? Not only should Mkhitaryan's stats be dropped, Perez should be increased. This is crazy. This is crazy. But we'll just base it on Mkhitaryan, who's clearly overrated in this game. We'll go again for someone like Willian, 87, 88. I really put in him levels for Perez. Firmino, 86, 86. Mahrez, 90 and 90. Perez is 88, 89. You can probably hear my daughter in the background. This is absolutely mental. What's going on here? Absolutely mental. You know, if we look at Sol Campbell, this is a defender who did not lose a Premier League game. And this guy is apparently not as good as Nicholas Otamendi. It's interesting. Not as good as Vincent Kompany. Interesting. Not as good as Alderweireld. Interesting. You know, not as good as Laporte. Interesting. You know, Sol Campbell is, you know, one of the best defenders this league, this country has ever seen. And you know, not even a black ball. These are Arsenal's legends. These are partner clubs' legends, and we can't even get Sol Campbell as a black ball. Yeah. It's poor. It's really poor. You know, Petit again. You know, Gilberto Silva, and I definitely remember more of Silva than Petit. I was a bit too young for Petit, but I remember him being very good. But I can speak with some authority on Gilberto Silva. Gilberto Silva was absolutely incredible for at least 2 seasons. At least 2 seasons. To have his defensive prowess and ball winning less than 90 is crazy. Absolutely crazy. He wasn't the most technically gifted player, you know, as you can see from his attributes there, which are relatively fair. But to have that defensive prowess and ball winning below 90 is shocking. Physical contact, 85. That's average for a top player. Very average for a top player. Yeah, I just really feel like Konami have done a massive disservice to Arsenal and Arsenal legends with this. Freddie Lundberg, I mean, is dribbling a low pass, way too low there, way too low. If you're gonna compare that to a man like Richarlison, who's ball control and dribbling, 83 and 86. You telling me Lundberg wasn't a dribbler on par with Richarlison? And Richarlison's a good dribbler, don't get it twisted, but come on. This is so poor. It's so poor, man. I'm just looking at the players that they're being put in on levels with, and Gundogan is a better dribbler than Freddie Lundberg. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, whose idea was this? Who come up with these stats? Who? Like, am I being over the top here? Am I being out of order? How many people did this go through? And surely someone at some point is going to look and say, this ain't it, Chief. Surely at some point someone's got to look and say, listen, this is wildly wrong. Let's go back to the drawing board and do this properly. Considering this took what, over a year to do from the time that we were told we were getting Arsenal Legends. That was the last game, and now that we get these guys added, and it's a mess. It's a mess. I mean, we've had Henry and Vieira in the game, and they're actually pretty decent. Henry was a bit low because it was Barcelona Henry, and obviously it started to decline at that point. But even then, that was relatively accurate. You can look at that and say, you know what, that's fair. That's fair. And they were rated well. So what's going on with these guys? Like, we were like, Freddie Lundberg's a bum. Like, he's some new guy. 83. Let's have a look at other people who are in and around that then. So, Pavon, who's a good player. Don't get it twisted. Hasn't really done anything to say that he's better than Lundberg. Like, I mean, Richarlison's there right next to him as a direct comparison. Not really sure about that either. Julian Brandt, who's a player I like. Again, someone I rate. Not Lundberg levels. No way. Not that season of Lundberg. We're talking prime Lundberg here. It's better than him, man. For at least that period. There's definitely an argument to say that in terms of longevity, maybe not. Sure. Yeah. Gilberto Silva, 82. Prime Gilberto Silva. Levels for these, man. Worse than Xhaka. It's a myth. It's an absolute myth. I'm not even gonna dwell on it too much. I'm really upset with this. I'm not putting anything into that agent there. I can't. I feel like that's a big disrespect. What we'll do is see if we can get into some online divs. Just give that a go. See if the gameplay is any nicer. I don't want to do anything to my my Master League. So we'll just do some online divs. Play a game of it. See how I feel about it. But what's everyone else's thoughts about this? Am I bugging out here? Am I wrong in what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's just go through this. I'll play whoever we come up against. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on these legends. Are you happy? From what I've seen online, most people share my sentiments that the ratings are less than satisfactory. Let's see if anyone's actually on PC playing online divisions. There might not be. Which wouldn't be surprising, to be fair. I'm really upset with that. Really, really upset with that. Doesn't seem like we're getting any opponents right now. Let's go back in again. Try again. Yeah, I'm massively upset by the state of those Arsenal legends, man. It's a real letdown, a real kick in the teeth. As an Arsenal fan, I was looking forward to getting involved in that, picking some up, making some content around them. Yeah, not really feeling that now, to be honest. How can you have Perez in the game as a worse player than Mkhitaryan? I don't get like. Surely, when you do this and you do these stats and these attributes, surely you gotta look and say, okay, where have we placed modern players that we can look at with an eye test and say, okay, sure, these are the players that are going to be around them. You know, when we read enough names like Willian and Mkhitaryan, does Robert Perez belong in that category there? That his name doesn't make sense in that group of players. Surely at that point you just look and say, no, let's fix this up again. There's something not right here. They've got their own baseline that they've set. This isn't the first year. Like, it's not like this is the first time they've had to do stats completely from scratch. They've got nothing to base it on. Like, no, they've got years worth of data. In fact, I'm gonna have a look and see. See if I've got an opponent. I'm gonna have a look and see if I can find Perez's old stats. But we also do have a match against Jojobas. See if this connects, because it can be very funny on PC. Okay, he's gone with Real Madrid. Pretty cool. Arsenal stats wise, not looking too great. Form wise, sorry. I'm just gonna go for that for now. So it's all very interesting. Get Torreira and Guendouzi in there, because why not? Yeah, put him in there as an SS. We'll play in there. We'll give up holding again. And we'll go and catch up top as well. Just for the fun of it. Just see how well we can do. Let's go. Game is lagging a bit, I don't know why. Yeah, that connection just was not going to hold up at all. Still the same issues on PC online. I don't know why. I don't know. There's clearly a lot to talk about with this game. Bibby, how you doing, lad? Have you seen these new Arsenal legends? And if so, what are your thoughts? Because I'm, as you can tell, not best pleased. I'm gonna get them back up. I'm gonna get them back up on screen. Because it's all a bit of a mess. I'm really not happy with it. Let's get back into this. Why does my voice sound like my identity is being hidden? I don't know. What's wrong with my voice? Like, is it like being deeper or something? I don't know. If it's a bit deeper, I mean, I'm not feeling very well, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you, to be honest, mate. But yeah, let's get back into this again. At the base, yeah. Oh god, no, I'm definitely not putting anything into that. But yeah, so as you may be aware, there are legends in the game. 5 Arsenal legends: Perez, Campbell, Petit, Lundberg, and Gilberto Silva. The best of those obviously being Perez. Perez being rated as an 85 overall left midfielder. Now if we put in the middle of the screen alongside Sol Campbell, we can see the sort of players that are in and around that level that Perez is being put in. What are your opinions on that? What's your opinion on what you can see on screen right now, with Perez and Sol Campbell being rated as 85 and 84? Because I've said my piece. You can imagine what my thoughts are on this, but it'd be interesting to hear yours as essentially a neutral in this situation. Honestly, couldn't give a shit. Very rarely play Michael. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't play my club that much anymore. I don't really enjoy it that much, but I've definitely been looking forward to these, and I'm just not now. I've seen them, and I don't want them at all. Don't want to spin for them. Don't want to open any packs or anything. Don't want to play with them. I was looking forward to making a load of content for them. Legend should always be better than the featured cards. Well, yeah, you would hope so, or at least as good as they were at their best. That's kind of what you'd hope for, right? And I'm just gonna see on Pezmaster, because Perez one's the one that's winding me up the most, because obviously I know how good Perez was. I'm seeing similar players. I'm on Pezmaster.com, which is a great resource. And it's got similar players. So players have got a similar build to Perez. Dries Mertens, 86. Robert Perez, 85. Like, in what world is Dries Mertens a better footballer than Perez was? You know, Asensio, Son, Dybala, great footballer. Marco Reus. Marco Reus never in his life has been better than Pete Perez. I'm not having it. Coutinho. I get that he's on the cover, but come on. We're taking the piss here. Yeah. Julian Draxler as an 85 card. Never levels for Perez. It's a mess. It's a real mess. I just don't get what's going on here. I really don't get it. We can go back to PS5 apparently and see his stats. Right. So based on the computations that the game uses now, PS5 Perez would have been an 89 overall footballer. 89. But he's been downgraded for some reason to an 85. That's crazy for me. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's a mess, man. And that was Perez at 32. So a year older than his legend card is now. This is craziness. It's absolute crazy. I don't know who's made these decisions, man. I'm definitely very salty about this because I'm an Arsenal fan. Let's not hide behind that. There is definite bias as to why I'm upset about this. But this is, I mean, clearly anybody that has watched Perez at his best will know that this is a mess. I mean, the people who were doing the stats back then could see that this wasn't okay at all. I can't believe it. I mean, let's look at the stats that match up for Perez. Okay, so we've got Perez's stats on screen right now, which you can see. They didn't have the attacking prowess stat back then. They had the attack one, which worked differently. So, but for the record, it's higher on this than it was on PS5, but it was a different stat. Dribble accuracy, 92. Dribbling on this, 89. Short pass accuracy, 89. Low pass on here, 85. Long pass accuracy, 84. Lofted pass on this, 82. Shot power, 86. No, 83, sorry, on PS5. On this, 79. Like, what is going on? Technique 88, ball control 88, cool. That matches up, thankfully. But it's like, well, at what point have you decided to downgrade this guy? Like, unfortunately, we've got the PS4 stats because that would be literally 1 for 1. But yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Do we have a weak foot stat on this? Not that I can see. No, there wasn't. But yeah, it's really poor, man. It's really poor. I'm not happy with the way the legends are being represented on this game. Saul Campbell as a defender who didn't lose a single Premier League game that season. For him to be rated as an 84, it's not good enough, man. It's really not good enough. I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record again, but Emmanuel Petit is one of the best defensive midfielders in the Premier League as in Premier League history, and we're putting him at the same level as Granit Xhaka. You know, it's just it's upsetting for me. I'm upset by it. Yeah, really unhappy with this. I don't know. I'm not gonna dwell on it too much more, but let me know your thoughts. If you're watching it back, comment down on a tweet, or if you're watching this on YouTube, leave me some comments. Let me know if you agree, or if maybe I'm overdoing it. Because I don't know, I feel like this is a mess. Ed Sutton in the chat, how you doing, Ed? My guy. Sol Campbell at least an 88, 89. I mean, you'd think so. You definitely think so, but apparently not. You know, Sol Campbell on the same level as Marcus Alonso. The fact that Marcus Alonso, Koscielny, Kyle Walker, and John Stones are all seen to be of about the same level says a lot. When you then put Invincible Sol Campbell in that mix, says even more. Yeah, it's. I don't want to go overboard, but it's bad. This is bad. This is a bad week. People complain about the Rangers Celtic week, which I think was last week, either last week or week before. But that was a decent week. You know, there were some good players in there. A lot of people don't have interest in Scottish football. Fair enough. This is a really, really bad week so far. It's saying Lundberg 85, Perez 87, Gilberto 86, 87, all with two biased. I said earlier, I'm definitely biased, 100%. But I feel like any Premier League fan would look at these and say this is not right. I'd put Lundberg up at 85, 86. Perez has got to be, you've got to be talking 87 minimum, which I think you've gone for there. Yeah, 87. And that's not just putting an arbitrary number there as, you know, their overall, you know, obviously the stats that come with that. Gilberto, an 86 would be fair. Maybe an 85, because I get that the overall is a statistical calculation, it's an algorithm, I get it. But Gilberto was still absolutely incredible as a baller. You know, he wasn't the most technical player, we know this. But, I mean, even still, the stats that they've given him are horrible. As an 82, I mean, his defensive prowess is decent there. His ball winning should be higher. His defensive prowess could do with maybe 1 or 2 up there as well. This guy was an incredible defensive midfielder. His physical contact would be way higher than that. He's a very, very good player in the battle. Yeah, I mean, I say I'm not going to argue too much about passing stats because he wasn't amazing. His ball control again, he's dribbling again. You know, I'd be, you know, nitpicking at stats that could go up 1 or 2, which I think they should, but not too much of a big deal. But to have, nah, come on. I've got to see that defensive prowess at least 91. I've got to see that ball winning, you know, pushing 90, 89 maybe. You know, physical contact's got to be up at 90. It's got to be. 85, look at the players that we're seeing he's physically weaker than. You know, putting him levels in Naby Keita. Keita for Gilberto Silva. Joke. Absolute joke. So, you know, Sacco. Not more physical than Gilberto. No way. Matip gets an 85. Gilberto's got an 85. There's clear levels there. Clear levels. You know, this is just in physicality. Clear levels. There we go. Wanyama, 93. Mustafi's an 85. Mustafi 85. Gilberto 85. Wanyama 93. Gilberto's got to be at 90 minimum. Got to be. For physicality. Come on. If that's the benchmark the game is set in, it's not making sense. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. I'm unhappy with this, as you can tell. I'll be interested in hearing your thoughts and your feelings and your views on this, if you care to share them. And yeah, this is just a little quick one, just for me to rant, get some things off my chest, and hopefully the people in Konami see this. And I don't know if they're going to take any note of this, but I think this wasn't done as well as you can do it. You know, these are some of the best players that the Premier League has ever seen, and this is how they're being represented in your game. You can do better. But that's it from me. I'll be back with another stream at some point. I don't know if I'll stream tonight, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'd say sorry. Season, but then they should state what year these players are. Maybe. Oh, they're done by their ages. Yeah, so it's like 28-year-old Gilberto, which I believe was invincible. Gilberto, 27-year-old Lumberg, I think was invincible. Petit 28, which was before, way before. You know, these two, Perez was definitely 30 during the Invincibles. I think Perez might have been 31 at that point. I'm not 100% sure. But yes, these were them at their peak. These were them at their best. They've been represented poorly. I think Konami can definitely do better than this, especially given the amount of time they made us wait for it. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know yours. Like I say, send me some tweets, send me some comments, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care. Peace.